What's up, you guys? I'm christinacherae. If you are new to my channel, just pause, hit that subscribe button. Now it's all good. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know I love to see you guys. So today, nice video, fun video, if I do say so myself. I'm diving into the second part of Pat McGrath's holiday, and I have a giveaway. Yes. So let's just jump into this video, see what it's all about. Excited about today. So this video is going to be part 2 of the Pat McGrath holiday collection. So I picked up 2 quads and the highlighter. I already did a video on the Mothership Mega palette. I cannot say that. You don't know how many takes I've done trying to say that. Anyways, I'll put a thumbnail picture of the video on the screen and then link the video down below in the description box. But for today, we're going to look at these 2 quads in the highlighter palette and also mega Pat McGrath giveaway. This giveaway is really just for me to give you permission to treat yourself. You are that ish. Enough said. And I want one person to have 2 palettes from one of my favorite brands. So this giveaway is all about Pat McGrath. I will tell you guys the details and all that stuff at the end of the video and show you the products at the end of the video. So stay tuned for all that. But for today, we're going to dive into one of them. I'm going to do a look with one of the 2 quads and then definitely test out the highlighter thing. Alright guys, let me show you the product. So one of the 2 quads is Bronze Borealis, this quad here. Both of the quads are really pretty. This one I was on the fence about picking up, but I decided to try it anyway. So this is this color story. One of the things you'll notice about all of the quads, actually, or both of the quads, is that they're quite different from the original quad size. So you'll notice that the pan size is much smaller on the newer ones than the older ones. That's to note. I mean, I definitely think that for the price point, she could have at least made it the same size. But in any case, that's what you're getting. Another difference between the 2 quads is the previous version had hieroglyphics, and the new one just has her name on it. So those are the big differences. Same packaging. It's the luxe packaging. It feels weighty, feels luxurious. So yeah, those are the big things. The logo on the front and then the actual pan size for the quads are different this year than last year. So just kind of looking at the quads, I'll put a picture up on screen as well because it's kind of hard to hold these bad boys and talk. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know my lens is really tight. So anyways, so these are the 2 quads. Had to make sure. These are the 2 quads. Bronze Borealis here, and I forgot the name of this one. Use without caution. No. And this one is Deep Space Divinity. I swear, you guys, I can talk. So these are the 2 quads that she released for the holiday collection. And then she also released a highlighter, which is this is the box, which is very pretty. But the big thing, and I'll put a picture on screen, the big thing about this one, aside from the fact that it's really just beautiful, it's a baked formula, is look at the engravement, or the embossment, Jesus guys. Look at the embossment. I'll try to get it where you can see it. But I'll definitely put a picture up above on that. You guys, I feel like I'm all over the place trying to film this video. Probably sounds like that. But we're going to jump into some live swatches. So the first palette is the Bronze Borealis. And I'll put on the screen what these colors are. So here's the first. Here's the second. I'm just going to swatch it this way. It's easier for me. Here's the third. And here is the last one. This is the Bronze Borealis palette swatched. Now for the second palette. So again, I'll put the palette up there so you guys can see. So here's the first color swatched. And here we are with the second. This is a duochrome. It's a popular duochrome to make, but it's absolutely gorgeous. That one right there. And, oops, I skipped colors. Sorry, here's the first matte. So pretty. I think I'm going to use this color, this quad today. And then here's the last one. So these are both quads swatched. My eyes are primed. For primer, I use my Fenty primer. I'm just making sure it's dry. I did not set it with any powder. And I'm just going to dive right into this. I really want to do a simple look, but use this duochrome because it's just like one of my favorite combinations. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen so you know what color I'm going into. Use my finger, put a little bit on there, and just place this all over the lid. I really love this color and I want it to pop a little bit more, so what I do is I picked up my Morphe M142 or 124, this little flat brush here, put the color on again, and this time I put a little Fix Plus on it so that I can amp this up just, yeah, a little bit more. I want you to see the flip more than you do just with the finger. Now with my Sigma E38, this diffuse crease brush, I'm going into the matte. Take a little bit, and I'm going to start to place this on the outer third, stamp it in, and then we're going to blend it just in the corner for right now. So with my Rephr 23, I'm going into the color Dawn Fantasia. I think that's what it's called. Again, it'll be on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and place this. Yeah, I kind of want that to be a little bit more foiled. So same brush, same color. I'm just going to douse my brush with some Fix Plus and go ahead and now place this on the lower lash. Oh yeah, much better. So from the inner corner till about mid-eye. Same brush, I swiped off the color, picked up the color, the old color. Now I have a little bit of Alien Moon. And I'm actually going to take this and go right where the other one left off, so mid-eye, and bring it all the way to the end. And this one, I'm not going to Fix Plus the brush. With my Sigma Pro Shader 18, so this little flat brush here, I'm going into the color Rose Nocturne. Take a little bit of that and stamp this in the outer third of the eye. Taking a pencil brush that has no shade on it, that has no color on it, I'm just gonna now blend these together under the eye. Now taking my Pat McGrath Black Coffee pencil, this one here, I'm actually going to run this all along the lower lash, in the waterline, and then bring it down a little bit. So I used the shader brush that I used Rose Nocturne to blend the bottom with. I used it to actually smudge the black coffee liner on the lower lash. Now I'm actually going to take the same pencil and do the same thing to the top. And on the bottom I actually focused on making it a little bit darker on the outer third. I'm going to do the same for the top and smudge it. Now with my Morphe MB26, I took a little bit of the color Golden Aurora, and I'm going to use this as an inner corner highlight. Bring it on the lid just a little bit to blend those colors and brighten up that inner corner. It's very golden, like the name would suggest, right? Alright, so last step, this is a trick I like to do before I do my mascara, just to make my lashes look a little bit thicker, is I like to stamp a black liquid liner really close to the lashes. So I always use this NYX That's the Point Hella Fine. You so fine. So I take this and I go really close to the lashes if I don't want to do a wing, and it just darkens up your natural band and makes your lashes look fuller. Last thing I did was I used my Pat McGrath Black Extreme or Extreme Black to tightline underneath. And yeah, so I'm going to do some mascara off camera and I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm back. And let me just tell you, I was a hot mess off camera. Poked mascara in my eye, had a little contact malfunction, but nevertheless, I am back. I just did a couple of things off camera. I'm looking down because I'm trying to remember what I did. Oh, so for blush, this is kind of an all Pat McGrath face today. So for blush, I used her Love Struck blush, so this one here. And then for lips, I used her lip pencil called Ground Control. So this, it's got gloss all over it, but this little pretty brown here. And then I mixed two glosses for my lips. I did Bronze Temptation first, and then I put on Flesh Astral. So these two glosses here on top. And then for my mascara, I used her Dark Star mascara, which is actually the first time I've used it. It's pretty good. I just would say you have to build it up. And that's the one I poked directly into my eye. Anyways, got issues. So yeah, that completes the look. Now what I'm going to do now is actually dive into this other pretty part of the collection, this beautiful highlighter. Let me get some details on it really quick because I don't think I said it in the beginning of the video, so hold on one second. Alright, so I'm gonna read it off my phone. So this really kind of pricey highlighter is a gel powder. It's lightweight, it has an opalescent sheen, it's multi-dimensional, and it's buildable. This is supposed to really kind of just effortlessly become one with your skin, and you can layer it for more intensity. I will warn you guys, I usually don't like a really bright highlighter on my face, so I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm using the Fenty highlighting brush, this one here, and I don't want to mess up this beautiful embossment, but I gotta. Alright, just one pass across, two passes across on both sides. Let's see how this looks. Oh wow, can you see that? I can see it here with the lights. It's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. It's sparkly, but it's also just gorgeous. I hope the camera is picking that up. I love it. I think it's gonna look really good in natural light too. I like it. Alright, Pat, okay. Alright you guys, so let me give you my final thoughts. So for part 2 of the holiday collection from Pat McGrath, I will say I really liked the palette that I just used. What is it called? Divine. I'll put it up on the screen. I really like that one. I think you can kind of get deeper looks with it. I love the shimmer, this duochrome. It's a pretty popular duochrome combination, so it's not unique in that respect. But I really like the palette. It's super pigmented. I had to really blend this color out with just a little bit on there. So I love that about it. Now the Bronze Borealis palette, that's the one I was on the fence about. I didn't do a look on it, so I can't really give you quality as far as that. But the color story I would say is pretty standard. I mean, you can get that color story in Pat McGrath's other palettes, other brands, so it's not unique in that respect. So for that one I would say you could probably skip it unless you just are dying to collect it from Pat McGrath. But I definitely like the first one a lot. Quality is fantastic, no complaints there. The highlighter, now the highlighter is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. You're paying for the packaging, which is gold. The embossment on it is beautiful, and the highlighter is nice. Is it worth the price tag? No, really probably isn't. I mean, there are other highlighters that you can get from her brand if you just really want one. You can get it from other brands as well. So it's definitely more of a collector's piece highlighter. It's not necessarily a necessity for your collection, but it's beautiful. Like, take that with a grain. It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, my thoughts on this one. I love the MOTHERSHIP palette, which I will link again, probably show it on the screen, and it's definitely linked below. And I like the palette that I used today. So I would say of the collection, definitely those two. Worth your money, worth the time. Really love it. The other one, probably skip. I did not buy the blushes because I have her blushes, so can't give you my opinion on that one. But yeah, so that's what I think. about the collection. Now for the giveaway. So the Pat McGrath giveaway. I love doing this. This one is called You Are That Ish giveaway. You deserve to be pampered. You deserve the best things. Whatever you consider to be the best things are, you deserve it. And so I want to be able to give this to one person. So I'm giving you 2 Pat McGrath palettes. 2. And which ones are they? It's not the one I just reviewed, because I definitely think there are other ones that are my favorites. So to stop yapping, my very first Pat McGrath palette holds a special place in my heart. I'll put a picture up on the screen. The Bronze Seduction. Love this palette. This is one of my absolutely favorite palettes. I did a video on it. It's really old, don't come for me, but I will link it and probably put a picture up here somewhere on the screen so you can see that. So you're gonna get that one, Bronze Seduction. And then Pinks Have My Heart, always. And this palette had a little bit of oomph. The first one, Divine Rose 1, if now you know what it is. The first one was nice. It was beautiful, pretty, all that good stuff. This one has some oomph. It's got a little bit more pizzazz. It's got some more fire to it. And you're getting the limited edition, the limited edition pink case Divine Rose 2 Pat McGrath palette. Can I get it on the screen? Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna give this to one of you guys. So to enter is really simple. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Subscribe right there. Also make sure that you go to my Instagram and you follow me there, and then just send me a DM with your most favorite Pat McGrath palette in memory. And if you don't own any already, then which one you're most dying to collect. Hopefully it's one of the ones I have here. If not, it's totally fine. But yeah, super simple. I am doing some pre-filming, so I'm not quite sure when this video is going to air. So check the description box below for when the when the giveaway ends. And at this point, it's actually not open to international. Sorry, you guys. It's just in the United States. So I'll put that in the description box as well. Well, you guys, that's it. I love doing these videos. I'm not going to ramble too much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, please, and check out my Instagram. And other than that, thank you. Thank you for spending some time with me. Whatever time it is for you, morning, noon, or night, I always appreciate when you give me some of it. All right, you guys. See you later. Bye.